Hi guys, welcome to the Elusive Mamacitas. Let's talk about when is time to leave a relationship. When is time to pack your bags, when you've had enough. A guy's perspective, a woman's perspective. So, when do you think is time to leave a relationship?
I think it is when you've tried to fight for it. And are we obliged to fight for it anymore nowadays? Do people even fight for it?
Yeah, they do.
How? How do you fight?
Coming up with ways to rebuild the relationship, ways to rekindle back the lost love, or rather. You would plan on doing activities that will strengthen your bond.
Like for example, going for counseling?
Yeah, counseling, doing outdoor activities that bring you guys together.
What about if one of the partners is not available for that?
Yeah, first of all, I think when a man checks out, he may not be able to most of the time they don't check in again because already they have somebody else out there
Occupying their...
So you may try and fight your best as a woman, but sometimes even men try and fight to keep the marriage or the relationship together, especially if there are kids involved. Yeah. But now but when you think about some of these things that you would want to try to make the relationship work, like couples counseling, do we have that here in Kenya? Ama people go to the pastors and...
No.
Even
counseling
from your parents, like from both sides, from the ladies' side and the guy's side. Some people do that, and when it's like enough, they say enough is enough, then...
Do you know of anyone who was cancelled and it worked for them?
Yeah, I've had such instances.
Yeah,
I've had.
yeah. I have, but it was not the professional therapy session, like going to... how many...
Most of the cases I've had, it's parents who intervene and...
Yes, and also the church.
Yeah.
They will go to their pastors, the
or
priest.
even a fellow couple friend, or, if you have a friend who's also in like a marriage setting, they come through, give you guidance, and yeah, some of them work.
You may know of someone who, when they were in a relationship, or rather in the marriage setup, one day she told me, my husband has not touched me for a year.
What? Ania?
Yeah, a year.
Brother and
Crazy.
sister.
Then I was like, for a year, and you're still there. What are you waiting for? That's dead.
Some of these people, they end up still sticking to each other because either there are children involved.
Yeah.
Even your birthday, this guy is not available, is gone.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I kind of get maybe when you have kids and you've lived with somebody for quite some time, the sex is not as it used to be before. Maybe before you used to do it daily or 4 times a week or 3 days in a week. Now, when you've had kids, especially when the child is little and the woman is stressed and even sometimes the man is stressed, yeah? Can you imagine when a child is going through colic, yeah? Will you be able to have time to have sex?
You can put time aside.
Maybe
for that.
During the day.
Yeah, like during the day, you sneak in, you guys do your thing. Yeah.
But most of the couples say that when kids come,
the
attention die. Especially...
No, those guys who have kids, they give birth like today. And then within a month already they are pregnant with other kids. I even know of people who share their year birth and their sisters, and they are not twins because they were born in the same year. Kweni, what's wrong? Kweni, how is that?
Because with that, the woman, first of all, most of the time when the bedroom dries in a relationship, and I'm not saying in a bad way, most of the time women withdraw when they have had kids because their attention now it's divided. So you're giving your man very little attention with most women, but women don't come for me. But I'm just saying what men out here say.
What about a normal relationship? There's no child involved. How comes still it gets to a time that you have to leave the relationship? Haven't you been in a relationship where you are unsatisfied with this relationship and you just felt no,
Even
I have to leave?
Lack of trust, when you no longer trust your spouse or your partner.
Actually, in a normal relationship,
and you end up like not even sharing like you used to. Poor communication skills, you know. These people are pulling away from you. You no longer plan things as you used to.
You're no longer going out for dates.
Even some financial matters, maybe where you'd engage and, you know, come through for each other. They are no longer doing that. They like feel they can deal with their own problems by themselves. And it's something maybe you used to do as a unit.
Or they have met somebody else new. Or maybe you guys have gotten to know each other more. You know, the first year of dating is not the same as the third year of dating. Because by the time it's 3 years, you guys have probably been living together for quite some time. Now, you've known each other. Zile vitu you used to hide, your bad habits, your flaws that...
No, but if you love each other, you're going to accommodate each other's flaws.
Yeah, but there's some of the things now maybe you realize, oh my God, I cannot.
So
especially when you used to like picture yourself with this person like, and you want to do many future things together, but recently you no longer involve them in your future, or they no longer involve you in their future plans.
Imagine you've moved
that's an indication.
Imagine you've moved in with a guy and you've realized that when you guys were dating, it was all good. Then when you guys move in, you realize he has anger issues. He's the type of guy, when he gets mad, he starts breaking things. He starts throwing a tantrum. For how long can you keep up with that? And the person does not want to get help. And this is a grown-ass man, and you cannot raise a man. Yeah?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's a possibility as well.
Or a woman has, or even with men, a woman has moved into your house and you realize, man, she's so dirty, she's so disorganized, she's lazy. But
if you provide assistance to like work with them throughout that phase, and they show lack of interest, then you're good to go.
But if I'm lazy, if I'm whatever, and he loves me and tidy, he's going to employ someone to be doing those things for me.
Well, some men will not. Not all the men will agree.
No, if they love, they go.
We're just the two of us. What are you saying? Secondly, in the African culture, especially the African, when you're looking at the African way, and for me, I'm a bit too African. I believe a woman is the homekeeper. I don't want to be a stay-home mom, but I would not mind if my man is providing. But I believe in taking care of my man, taking care of the house. You know,
making sure things are running.
Things are running well in the home, as he goes out there to provide. But you can do all that and he still leaves you, you know?
As for me, I think when it's time to leave, is when I discover this guy does not do the little things he used to do for me before, or he starts forgetting stuff, he starts becoming busier than normal. Also, maybe the person is violent, he beats you or something.
Or he treats you poorly.
Yeah, he treats you poorly. He does not acknowledge you. He does not communicate with you. Like, you're just there, like a flower, and yet you guys are supposed to be together. You're not doing things together anymore. In the morning, you just wake up, you leave, you come back in the evening, you get back to bed, you sleep, you are not having any sex.
Oh my God.
For me, that's when I'm going to say, I have had enough. I don't know about you. And I'm going to pack my bags and leave.
Yeah, I think sex is one of the main factors that make a man leave, actually, or even a woman, because you're not my brother, and I'm not his sister for us to just be staying. But at the moment I think I realize my man does not want to have sex with me. First of all, I will want to find out, does not want to get intimate with me. I will want to find out, okay, what is the reason as to why he does not want to get intimate with me? Is he stressed? Men, when they become stressed,
there has to be a reason behind.
their mind is like a box. They focus on that one thing. They want to solve the problem first. Yeah. So if he's too stressed,
And that's now where communication comes in.
Yeah, communication.
Communicate.
Yeah. Communicate. You
if
say,
he does
this is
not-
not right. Something has gone wrong somewhere.
if he does not want to change on his behaviors and he does not want us to work on whatever is disturbing him, then I might leave.
Yeah, because clearly that's someone who
Yeah. I might
shows
leave.
no
'cause-
interest at all to
'cause-
correct their ways.
Yeah, but now also when you get into a relationship and maybe he's not doing, or you guys are not doing the things you used to do before, like go out for movies, go out for dinner, and you're not doing it before, I'll want to sit down and tell you, oh, can we try and sacrifice our time? Maybe we got too busy now that we are living together. Can we try and sacrifice one day in a week for us to be having a date night, or over the weekend for us to do this and this? But if he does not want to work on that, then he does not want to be with me anymore.
Yeah, that is true. And you can't be where you're not wanted.
Yeah.
You have to go where you're wanted and needed.
Yeah. So I think it's all about when it comes to a relationship, it's all about feeling wanted, wanting to stay. It's because you're feeling wanted, the person is still attracted to you,
The person is appreciating you.
yes, and the person, yes, true appreciation. I think that was my point.
Because lack of chemistry clearly shows
Yeah,
this person has no desire for you.
but
They either got there out of lust or
I realized with the older couples, it's like sometimes they lose chemistry for a few years, even with our parents, and then after we are grown now, you realize the chemistry comes back. After now, they're not dealing with financial issues anymore. The chemistry comes back and they become best friends again. But they knew how to communicate. With them, they knew how to communicate. Now
they value the friendship aspect more.
Yes.
And like nowadays where you just meet someone,
Yeah.
you live with them because you feel attracted to them, but you clearly don't know who these people are. You never took time to like get to study your person, get to know what they like, what they don't like, their love language,
Who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of friendship, I was reading the Hillary Clinton book, and she was talking about the cheating scandal with Bill Clinton. She said the reason as to why she did not leave is because this man she married was her friend first. No matter what, she was there for him as a friend. So she knew he loved women. But then that's what she said in her book. She knew even when they were dating, he was a womanizer. And look at them, the empire they have created. So I think sometimes you can stay and work through the rough patch, and it works out, and you end up happily ever after. But you might have a few years of stressful years, which in life, that is part of life, yeah. Or you just decide to give up completely and walk.
True.
And I think with us, our generation, most of us have just decided to give up and just walk.
Like,
there is no forgiveness with us.
Okay. With that, we're going to do our next topic soon. I am
please
Sabina.
like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down there.
And I'm Eva. Make sure you tell us what you think.
I'm Diana.
Let us know what you think. Tell us what you would want us to change or improve.
You can also ask questions. We can explore.
Yes.
Or even share a few topics that you'd want us to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And kindly subscribe,
Like,
share,
And leave a comment down
there.
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.